from the heart of New York City.
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle. Today, a conversation with former President Barack Obama, plus Hollywood superstar Hugh Jackman, and Casey Wilson, Andrew Rannells, and Prue Leith.
Feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey guys, look who it's Wednesday. It's May 6th. Craig's not mic'd, I don't think.
I'm not Mike. I'm not Mike.
But we saw these beautiful flowers and we said, for us,
we were like, oh, did Craig get these for us for Mother's Day?
Wow, thank
Happy
you,
early
Craig.
Mother's Day.
Thank you so much, Craig.
Early Mother's Day.
Thank you.
From our friends at Farm Girl Flowers.
Farm Girl
Thank you, Craig. You're
Flowers.
such a gentleman.
Thank you. But wait, they're kind of taking up space. Can you put it in our office?
Of course.
Okay, great.
I am full service.
You know what? I'll keep mine.
You want to keep
Okay.
yours?
No, we're
You can give
giving
those-
them back.
Okay.
Thank
Give
you,
them back
Craig.
to Cecilia since that's who you took
Yeah,
them from.
thank you. That was sweet.
Aw,
What a
happy Mother's
gentleman.
Day. The thing is, Craig is a sweet guy, so I thought maybe he actually really did that.
I know.
But he didn't.
But it wasn't.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Exactly.
Those weren't for us. In
Yeah.
fact, he's about to go give those to who they were really for. But he made us feel good for
There
a
you
minute.
go. We got to feel special for just a moment. So can we talk about my day yesterday?
I'm very jealous of your day.
I took a nap.
How long was your nap?
I got home. I had an event. I had a book event. I got home at like a little bit before 3 o'clock. So I got home and I got under my Lola blanket because it's the most comfy thing.
We love those Lola blankets.
T-shirt, short shorts, and going to sleep, right? And I set my alarm and I said, okay, Google, set timer for 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
5 hours later, I wake
But what
up.
happened to the 30-minute timer?
I don't know. I didn't hear it. I don't know what happened. I think the kids said, I think they got home from school and they just noticed that I was, you know, when you see somebody and they're just knocked out. I give it to my kids because normally they'll be like, Mom, you know, this time no one bothered me. And I popped up and I looked at my clock, my cell phone, and it said 7:52. And I panicked because I thought I was late for the show. I thought I was late for work. I
7:52
thought it was
in
the
the
next
morning.
day. So my heart, you know, started pounding, and I got up, and I'm like, I thought the kids were at school because it was quiet, and I'm like, why didn't anybody like, oh
Wake
my
me
God.
up.
I got all the way into my bathroom before I realized, wait a minute. And then I went back, and I'm like, oh, it's 7:52 the same day. So I ate dinner and went back to sleep.
Literally is my idea of heaven.
That never happens.
When I try to take a nap, no matter what, it's like it can't go longer than 30 to 45.
Really?
Yeah, because the other day I fell asleep for a second, and Mila walked in. She's like, "Yo, Mom, blah 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 blah," and I'm like, I had fallen asleep. She's like, I don't care.
Yeah, no, that's true.
The words were, I don't care. She had things she needed to
I
report.
know. I'm telling you, that's normally me. It's very rare that out of 3, no one wakes me up.
But also, I'm not a good sleeper like
Really?
that. I mean, I'm not a bad sleeper,
Yeah.
but it's hard for me to go long naps.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I like to get in my same clothes.
Yeah, and you wear your clothes?
Yeah, I don't get under the covers.
So you're having like your street clothes?
Yeah, you don't like that?
No. Well, I mean, look, I fall asleep all the time. I can't judge.
Yeah.
But for a really good nap, you gotta.
You
know.
like prepared for it.
Yeah. I kept my makeup on, and then I remember when I woke up at 7:52, I'm like, oh my God, my face is still on. I'm ripping my lashes off. You know what I mean? And then I went back to sleep. Yeah, I wish. It was
Let's
great.
get to some topics.
Okay, let's
really
do it.
jealous
I'm
of
all
you.
rested now.
All right, I know, exactly. I'm gonna go try to take a nap. Billie, like now. Like, can I just step out and go take a nap? Billie Eilish has been out promoting, she has a new concert film. It's called Hit Me Hard and Soft, the tour, which comes out next week, or this week. And she chatted with Amy Poehler on her Good Hang podcast and discussed growing up and learning to fit in. Take a listen.
A kid hits a certain age, like, depending on the kid, like for me, it was like probably 10 or 11 where they start going like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Why are you saying that? And you realize that they're suddenly very aware, you know, self-conscious and aware.
Yeah.
And then thinking everything is weird and wanting to be cool and wanting to fit in whatever way.
Yeah.
I feel like letting that go is very hard and challenging, and trying not to be cool
Yes.
is like so much cooler.
I appreciate
Right?
that she is talking about that.
Yeah.
That is so. When did you feel cool? Were you always cool?
No, but I remember, I think her feeling of, trying to be cool or worried about being invited to stuff, worried about not fitting in, or like that's like a very real conversation.
Can I share with you guys? I was telling Jenna this morning. For me, it was middle school.
Okay.
Look, I was very well liked. I was a cheerleader and I was in band and all that, but I wasn't one of the cool kids. I was just very well liked.
Yes.
Right? But the one thing, my kryptonite was the middle school dances, because everybody would do this dance. And then Jenna said they used to freak. And I'm like, yes, that's what it was called.
In the period of time we were born, it was called freaking.
It was called freaking. And in middle school dance, all the girls, especially black girls, they knew how to freak.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to lose my card, but I didn't know how to freak. You know what I mean?
I'm shocked.
Did you guys freak?
I think everybody freaked.
Really?
Yeah, freak in the morning, freak in the evening.
All the things. So leave it up to our producers to find a song. I don't know if this was my middle school dance. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys. Picture it. Brooks Middle School, Wichita, Kansas. There were 2 boys in middle school. You guys are probably grown, married, children, Godspeed, so it's all good. But Ernest and Emilio were the 2 guys who knew how to dance. And so if you got to dance with Ernest or Emilio, shout out guys in
Did
Wichita.
you ever get to dance
So
with
one time I got
Ernest
to
or
dance with
Emilio?
Ernest. It was Ernest. So the real girls who knew how to dance, I'm not going to do it. But
Yes,
they're
you are.
No. But they're doing all the, all the things.
See, you know how to do it now.
No, well, now
Did somebody
that I'm
sit
a woman,
you down and say,
No.
hey, let me teach
So
you how to
this is
freak?
my thing. I practiced at home. I was like, just in case I have to freak. Like, what am I going to do? So I had 2 directions. I had right, and then I could go left. And so that's all I had. So I remember.
Wasn't it kind of forward?
No, see, I didn't do all that. I had right and left. So I
Because
remember
you
one
didn't
time,
want it to get like...
Yeah. So I remember one time I had with Ernest, and I did this for like 3 songs because I think he thought I was cute and he didn't want to leave, but. The whole
Where
party.
was Ernest standing?
In front of me. That's not how you guys freak?
Well, sometimes it was back.
Yeah, no, I can't
No.
be back. I was 2.
I know, it's one of those things, and you wonder how anybody's like, hey, let me teach you how to freak. I mean, nobody freaks anymore.
Nobody freaks anymore.
Nobody
If anything,
freaks.
now they're TikTok. They're like,
Oh, I know. You guys dance, and like they don't even really go to dance. They
don't even do that.
Out.
But maybe this is safer than what they were doing at my middle school
Yeah,
party.
that's true.
So there you go.
That's true.
Mhm. But
All
you know
right.
what now? Who cares?
Who cares? Freak in the morning, freak in the evening. Freak in the afternoon. Yeah. Oh, no, not again. We've got a great show for you. I sit down with former President Barack Obama ahead of his presidential center opening. Every time. Okay. Plus, the stars of the Great American Baking Show, Casey Wilson, Prune Leith, and Andrew Reynolds.
Oh, my God. But first, Emmy, Grammy, and Tony Award winner Hugh Jackman is coming up next.
Why is it every time? I don't know. Jackman to him.
We have a true Hollywood triple threat in the house. From the claws of Wolverine to the bright lights of Broadway, Hugh Jackman has dominated the stage and screen for more than 3 decades.
Now, in his latest film, The Sheep Detectives, Hugh is shepherding an all-star flock of sheep, voiced by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Regina Hall, Patrick Stewart, and Bryan Cranston. Hugh's character, George, prides himself on finding the perfect name for each of the sheep. Take a look.
In your last letter, you asked me if any of my sheep were special. Well, they're all special. That's why I gave each one a name. For instance, there are these rowdy twin rams I've named Ronnie and Reggie, and the very proud and dignified Sir Richfield. Cloud, the fluffiest, bit of a diva, that one. Zora, the most curious. Mopple, the most patient. And Wool Eyes. Well, because I haven't thought of a better name.
So creative.
It's, right?
Yes.
So
it's
different, so original.
Yes.
We heard you read the script.
Are you okay? It's freezing.
We're freezing.
Yes,
Yeah, you're
We're
freezing.
freezing. We're freezing. Are you frozen?
I just went to the Met Gala and I thought there's just a lot of torture, particularly for women. Just shoes,
right?
shoes,
You know, thank you
cold.
for seeing us.
Right?
Right?
I feel very seen.
It's true. You have corsets,
Right?
bras.
Sorry, I've gone way off
No,
piece.
no. Well, and then you started us on a tangent.
Yeah.
Right.
But we're back.
We're back. You read the script. You were 25 pages in. You immediately said yes. Is it true that there might have been a couple tears early on?
Fully. I mean, let me take you back before that. Eric Fellner, my friend who runs Working Title, we did Les Mis together, he goes, I'm sending you something. It sounds crazy. Just read it. It's Babe meets Knives Out.
Which is the craziest combo.
And I'm like, all right. And he goes, and it's written by Craig Mazin. I'm like Chernobyl, The Last of Us.
Wow.
And he goes, and The Hangover. I went, oh yeah, The Hangover. And
God,
Craig's one of the best.
Variety.
Actually, if anyone can pull off a crazy idea, it's Craig Mazin.
Yeah.
And you just know. It's one of those things, like, you know when you go to a hairdresser, the moment they touch your head,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's how it felt.
You lean
I mean,
into their
page
craft.
2,
They know what they're doing.
Yes.
I was just like, this is great. By page 25, I rang my agent and said, I haven't finished it,
Amazing.
and I'm totally in.
Well, visually, it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
So I imagine, so you're working closely with sheep and puppets. Like, what was that like?
Puppets,
All
not real
puppets.
sheep.
The sheep,
Yeah.
I just saw promos, but then the actual.
They brought in
Like-
some lambs, and they brought in some things during rehearsal.
But other than that,
That's the puppet right there. Wow.
I have to tell
that's
you,
not the puppet.
That's not the puppet?
No, that
That's
was
a
just a
stuffed
little thing.
animal.
Yeah.
I'm blown away by all of it visually. I don't know what's
well,
what. To
we're
be
shooting
honest.
just outside London in Oxfordshire. That's all real. Everything is perfect.
So that
and then
part's real.
There were puppeteers, like the ones who did Warhorse on
Yeah.
stage.
Yes.
They had their hands inside these sheep puppets. So it was a sheep up to here, and it was like I was with a sheep that was talking.
That's
and,
pretty cool.
And all the emotion. They made it easy for me.
But then, what was the shift like when you actually saw it? Because, yes, that probably made it easy, but you knew they weren't real sheep there. And then this looks so
Beautiful.
real, and
I
it's
have
so
learned
emotional.
my lesson. It is emotional.
Like,
isn't
it reminds me of Charlotte's Web, the
Yeah.
book,
Right.
and the poetry.
Totally. Or Babe. You know,
Yeah.
at the end of that movie, I cry every time.
Yeah.
Done good, sheep. A big sheep. But it just, I've learned my lesson to not watch these movies until they're finished. Because I would sometimes see cuts and I'd be like, oh, hang on a sec. But it took about a year to finish. But what those animators did with the sheep was just incredible. And when I saw it, I cried again. I laughed. I thought it was fun. It's a murder mystery. It's like there's something for everybody.
So good.
I'm looking at you. You've had such fun projects. I was talking to you about it before the show. I saw you at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
On the red carpet. You guys were splendid.
Thank
so
you.
the theme was costume is art,
Yep.
right? Do you lean into the theme or do you go, we have some pictures of you over the years. You just go tried and true? Like, what's your thought? when
Well,
you-
let's
There's
see
a
the
little
pictures
nod.
over the
Let's
years.
take some pictures over
Over
the
the
years.
years,
It's fair to
okay.
say you have a look.
Wait.
It's fair to say you have a
Pretty
look.
standard. Let's go to 2026. There's
exactly.
a brooch.
There's a brooch.
Oh, is that the art
Stepping
part?
it up.
Hey.
Come
And in 2022, you had a white tie. You've varied a little.
You're hilarious.
Little.
Is it just like
That's a
steady wins the
little-
race? Like, what's your thought? You just want to just.
Just go classic.
Classic.
There's just a lot going on out there, and I'm just you guys just,
just
say,
gotta-
I want to be there to watch.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Has anybody
and it's-
tried to bring you an outfit that's kind of a little bit more
Pinstripes?
out there?
Here's the truth: the very first red carpet I ever went on,
Yes.
ever in Australia.
When was that? Oh.
1996,
Okay.
7.
Yeah.
I was told, wear this. There's this hot designer, and look at these photos. That's the coolest thing in Europe. And it was a suit where the pants came to here,
Oh, so-
and then there was boots.
Wow.
And I walked out, and all my mates from high school are there. And I walked out, and I saw all the cameras do this. And every photo the next day, and my friends who were there, like,
Couldn't believe it.
I know I can't say what they said to me, but they were like, what are you doing? You have lost your mind. I said, no, it's the coolest thing. It is not. You look like an idiot. Stop immediately. And from that moment, I was like, go classic.
Yeah, dress like yourself.
Just be yourself.
Just dress
It's
like
okay.
yourself. That's hilarious.
Did you have any fun Met Gala encounters?
Many. Let's go straight to the best moment of the
Okay,
night.
yes.
Which was Stevie Nicks coming out. And I'm going to drop some names here, but I was standing next to Rihanna and Beyonce with
my
her daughter
gosh.
and Jay-Z. But that moment was just incredible. And to look over and to see Beyonce go, like this, and just she was doing this to her daughter, and
love
they were
that.
just watching, and Jay-Z, and that was incredible.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Legends only.
Right?
It was another cool moment.
Right?
I'm literally, as I'm saying it, thinking maybe you shouldn't say this, but Blake, my good friend Blake, Lively, she goes, dude, I need some help with the dress. I think there's a
was
hook in there,
gorgeous.
and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, Ryan, is this cool? checking. Are we good? He goes, go for it, brother.
It was stunning.
Stunning. Always stunning.
So there's something else you've done that I really love. He did a commencement address at Ball State University, and you shared that some of the best things that have happened to you are results of failure or mistakes. You don't hear that very often. We see you guys and we think of the wins, right? Why did you share that, and what do you mean by that? That some of your failures led to the best success?
Because I think you can look back and you can see a plan. You can kind of see a guiding hand. And the things that seem terrible at the time, the things that seem like a failure, somehow you learn a lesson, or it opens space for something else that you can't see right then, but you can look back and go, oh, I get it. So there's a little bit of faith, a little bit of trust, and listening to your gut.
Yeah.
Because often the things I look back at that have meant the most were the things that people were going, no, don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
but I feel it. They're like, no, don't listen to that feeling.
I know.
That doesn't make sense. But it always somehow, if you listen to that, even if it's a failure, it makes sense.
I feel like it's so important to teach kids that, and it's okay to take risks. You know, there's so much pressure on kids to be perfect these days.
Exactly. Let's throw perfect away.
I love that.
It's okay to take risks.
Yeah.
It's okay to make...
To fail.
Yes, but do it gloriously.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
You know, because from that failure, you learn a lot.
I love that.
sure do.
Maybe next Met Gala, knickers or something with some boots?
Knickers?
Pinstripes?
What are knickers or underwear?
Knickers are like underwear.
No, knickers like
I'm like, that's bold. That's a
Knickers
big
or
step
underwear?
up.
No, what do you call the things that are like this?
Oh, knickerbockers?
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Knickerbockers. Well, they're
I was in
I
a
don't want you to
G-string.
wear your underwear.
And I'm like, well,
How about
all I can see is a split screen, and
Your
it's going,
underwear.
he lost his mind. 2027. And classic, boring, lost his mind.
My thought was it could lead to a success. Maybe not.
I think let's keep you exactly where you are.
Just to break.
Stay in the world. Just stay in
No
that zone.
knickerbockers? I thought they were knickers.
Knickers.
I don't know.
Is that an Aussie term?
I've
English
always
term?
called knickers underwear, but
Yeah,
I have
me
no
too.
idea.
Well, guess what?
Hey.
The Sheep Detectives.
Yes.
It's theaters.
Take your kids.
Yes. Friday.
Everyone is wearing underwear. Except
Even the sheep?
Not the sheep. I'm going to be honest.
God, I
It's
wish
okay.
the sheep were wearing little knickers.
I do.
That'd be so cute. All right, coming up, my conversation with former President Obama.
Yeah, of course.
At the opening of his presidential library.
There's a segue.
Right after this. I know,
There's a
every
segue.
time we're about to do that.
We are back with a special look inside former President Barack Obama's Presidential Center, which is getting ready to open next month. He has been working on this project for a decade, and he told you all about it.
Yeah, I was honored to recently interview 4 former presidents ahead of our country's 250th anniversary. While there, I got the chance to hear more about this historic new chapter for President Obama. Take a look.
At this defining moment, change has come to America.
The single most powerful word in our democracy is the word we.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
A presidential library is meant to serve as a window to the past. But for former President Barack Obama, that was never the whole plan.
I know that it's, of course, a place for history, but more than that, I've read that you want it to be a place for community.
Well, that's how we've conceived it. This campus is going to be 19 acres, and there will be a museum there that records the presidency and has some of Michelle's dresses, which will be no doubt the most popular exhibit there. But that's really just one part of it.
Rather than simply paying tribute to his historic 2 terms, President Obama envisions the center will also shape our collective future.
The goal for me has been to create something that's a living monument, not to me, but to this idea of American citizenship. And if we can encourage that, then I'll feel pretty good, and I think people will really enjoy being there. We've got a campus that's designed to model a space where communities come together to meet, to learn, to work with each other around projects that they care about.
President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama chose to build the center on Chicago's South Side, where they both began their lives in public service. That dedication to giving back, as strong as ever on the brand new campus.
We've got a Chicago Public Library on site that's an actual library, not just some academic library. We've got community spaces for people to meet, recording studios for young people to come and talk about their lives and create art and music that can be inspiring.
The Obamas' greatest hope was to create a place to educate the next generation and inspire a sense of belonging.
We've got that playground for kids to play in.
Hey! That was fantastic.
And a community garden following up on what Michelle did. And a basketball court and a gym, because I think sports are central to who we are. And an auditorium where public speakers will come in. And young people who are bringing about change in their communities can come together and convene and learn and practice civic leadership.
A lover of architecture, President Obama was deeply involved in the design process. And dozens of artists have contributed to every corner of the property.
We also have a whole bunch of amazing public art that is rare to see outside of some of the fancy museums downtown.
But perhaps the most personal feature is what's tucked away for children, a water terrace named in his mother's honor.
It's a fountain that's designed where kids can run in and out of the fountain and play in it and splash in it, and she loved kids.
Ann Dunham was a scholar with big dreams. Even as a young mom, she never gave up on herself, working for decades to complete a doctorate and champion global causes. Her determination and heart not lost on the little boy she helped raise.
When you sit there, what do you reflect on?
You know, my mom didn't live to see me as president, but she was reflected in everything I did as president, because she was a kind person, somebody who believed in doing things for other folks and not just thinking for yourself. A lot of those values of respecting people, regardless of their backgrounds, and listening to them and learning from them, I learned from her.
A legacy of steadfast hope and humanity.
They did a good job. Looks like it's supposed to.
Carried on through her son.
Well, I'm looking forward at some point to being able to sit there, maybe not right during the opening because it'll be really packed, but you know, maybe 20 years from now where people won't know, and I can kind of sneak over there and just sit there and watch some kids running through some water on a nice summer day, and I know that would make her happy.
Wow.
I know, it's a remarkable
It looks
space,
absolutely,
right?
when he used the word campus, and I'm looking at these pictures, they're beautiful. It's like intellect meets history meets
Well, and
heart.
I think most importantly, they want it as a place for community.
Oh, I love
for
that.
the kids in the area. I read that Mrs. Obama always wanted a sledding hill where she lived in Chicago, and there wasn't one, so they put, you know, they made sure there was a sledding hill for kids to come and enjoy. Wow. And the opening is on June 18th, so very soon.
Okay.
And tickets to the Obama Presidential Center are available now, today. They're opening for everybody after it opens to the public.
Wow.
For more information, head to today.com.
That's a beautiful conversation.
Thank you.
That was good. All right, coming up, the stars of the Great American Baking Show, Casey Wilson, Prue Leaf, and Andrew Reynolds, coming up next.
Okay, here is a recipe for you. Mix a Broadway star with a comedy powerhouse and a culinary legend. What do you get? The most delightful show on TV.
I love that. We're talking about the Great American Baking Show with its hosts, Andrew Reynolds, Casey Wilson, and Judge Dame Prue Leaf. 8 amateur bakers enter the tent this season, and even Andrew and Casey tried their hands at baking. Take a look.
And so Andrew and I decided to make a little something of our own while hosting the show.
Did you really make it?
We did.
I think it's awful.
Shall we break some up?
No, I don't know if I would eat it. This is hard.
Let's just
Feel
give it one little.
Use those Zumba classes. Oh, be careful.
Break your teeth. Are you insured?
We basically made a pretzel.
You-
We were supposed to make bread.
A very hard pretzel.
I was worried you were going to break a legend's tooth, and that would not be acceptable.
We were too.
So sorry, Prue.
There's a reason we're hosts and not bakers.
Well, Andrew, you were on the show. You were a contestant on it at one point.
I was. I did bake, and I didn't do well.
You didn't do that bad.
Yeah,
you did well enough that you got the gig.
They did ask me to come back and host.
Yes.
So that was helpful.
What do you prefer, being the contestant or hosting?
Hosting.
Yeah.
The baking is very stressful. Yeah. And you've seen, I mean, you know, when the clock is ticking down, those bakers get very stressed.
I can never believe how brave the bakers are to go on it at all. You know, it takes about 6 months to get on the show just because of the, you know, the testing that goes on before they get there. And then, you know, they have so little time, and it's exactly that time. We never ever, you know, we never let a cameraman say, oh, I missed that, could I have another go?
Yeah.
Because that'll lose time, and so they have to get it right the first time.
I love it. So you two have known each other for a while, and I also hear there have been beautiful connections that have happened, especially maybe between the two of you, perhaps. Between Andrew and
Prue had a really deep connection.
What did you
3
observe?
is a tricky number.
Look, I couldn't love Prue more, and I'm confident that Prue likes me, but I will say I noticed a connection of soulmates that were together, and, you know, one of us has to be on the outside, and I'm honored for it to be me.
Andrew, was it true you fell in love?
Yes. I mean, I hope.
I do like her.
Wow.
She likes a handsome gay.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
We all do.
It is so. It's funny that it's a really interesting thing. But obviously people are drawn to good-looking people, aren't they? We all are. You know, you just are.
Blessed.
And if they're young and beautiful, but there's something sort of. If they're not gay and they're much younger than you, it's sort of embarrassing.
Yeah.
But if they're gay, you feel perfectly happy.
He's safe. Okay, so Prue, you have this incredible book out. I think
It's called Being Old.
Being Old. It's a guidebook for all of us. I love this cover.
I love that
so
cover.
much.
It is good.
How do you think life? Like, how have you reprioritized life at this stage?
Well, I reckon life begins at 70, really, because by then you don't care what people think too much.
Yes.
And you just do what you like. And I've been very lucky. I mean, of course, I know that there are people who have a horrible old age and who are ill and unhappy and lonely and things. But this is not a book about how to be old. It's just I just wanted to state it for people who are old and having a good time.
Yeah, I appreciate
there are
that.
lots of us.
Yeah.
And
No one has a better time than you.
and I have a great time.
Yeah.
And I've been very, very lucky. But I mean, and I also think there are all sorts of rules you obey when you're younger, like exercise. Everybody thinks you've got. I mean, I've got a chapter on exercise which basically says, don't do it.
Refreshing.
Don't do it.
Hot take.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's so boring and it takes up so much time. And for
What if you like it, though?
Oh, if you like it,
Well, if you
fine.
like it,
If you
exactly,
like
do
it,
what you like.
if you like it, you're allowed to.
Right. You guys have had some fun projects. I was reading, Andrew, you had a chance to be a part of Eliza Minnelli's 80th birthday.
Coming up.
Or it's coming.
Next
At
month.
Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall.
It's actually next month.
Yeah, June
Have you met?
25th.
Have you met Eliza before?
I did. I was a highly featured extra in the Sex and the City sequel.
Now, let me think about that.
Yeah, I believe there's a. I believe
Wait, let me see.
there
Is that
I am.
the arrow? Look at the
There's an arrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is hilarious.
You know, at the beginning of the movie when Anthony and Stanford get married.
Yes.
Yeah, I sang in the choir.
Oh,
so I
you
got to.
are
We
funny.
spent 2 days watching Liza Minnelli do Single Ladies
That's amazing.
in that movie.
What a dream.
A gay fever dream.
Yes, that really is. Were you like, am I alive?
I couldn't believe it.
And now you get to perform for her, which is so
That's
great.
pretty awesome.
Okay, so the two of you have done something that it seems sacrilegious. You have introduced the day to a boxed cake.
You know, Andrew and I don't bake, and so we felt it was important to show Prue the finer things and how we do it in America, which is a yellow box cake. And Prue kept asking what flavor is yellow. And
Wait,
we
that
just
is
said,
hilarious.
It's yellow. I don't know.
We don't know what the flavor
I
is.
actually don't know the answer to that.
No.
Or corn?
It's not vanilla.
Is it corn?
No,
I don't know.
it's
Wait, that
just
is
yellow.
Yellow?
Yellow cake. It's
Did you
yellow.
try it?
And you all know what it is. And yellow cake.
Well,
I
we're
know.
gonna, you know
I
what?
thought maybe the box was yellow.
No, the actual
The
cake is
flavor.
yellow. The flavor
flavor's
is
yellow.
We love a dye.
That is
We love it.
Americans love a dye.
Yes, that's right.
Well,
That's right.
this is actually really great because you guys are going to stick around,
Yep.
and Prue is going to try boxed cake mix for the very
This
first
is so exciting.
This is big. We are having our own bake-off, putting homemade treats to the test against classic boxed mixes. Who will, and you don't know which is which. Right after this.
We'll never
Wow. We are back with the host and judge of the Great American Baking Show, Casey Wilson, Andrew Reynolds, and Dame Prue Leith.
Okay, so we all know now that Prue is an expert in all things food and baked goods, except for maybe one American pantry staple, box cake mix. So, because we're givers, we decided to put Prue, Casey, and Andrew to the test in a game we're calling Beat the Box.
Wow, we are really smart around here. Okay, here's how it works. Some of our staffers have made baked goods from scratch. We'll also have the same baked good made from a box mix. You each will taste each of them, and you will have to say which one you prefer. And at that moment, we will say which one is box. Okay. First up, we have our producer, Sean.
Hello.
Sean,
of
pleasure to see you, honey.
So on one of these plates is a scratch made from my kitchen sugar cookie. Please start trying. And the other is a store-bought log of dough.
That's good. Log of dough.
Log. You know the big
all the
logs
good ones.
of dough?
Yeah, I do.
The
So try
log
each one.
of dough. Log
Let me know
of
which
dough.
one you think. The red plate is A, and the
Those are both good.
plate is B.
Wait, I want one. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not
enough
kidding.
for you
What
two.
plate is this one?
That
Okay,
is A.
judges.
Red is
So
A.
ready?
You tried both. Use your paddle to show us which you prefer. Cookie A or cookie B? Which one do you like the best? Don't worry about what's what.
A.
Which one do you like?
Prue.
Dame?
Which is it?
That's A.
No, A or B?
A. Sean?
You picked the scratch made.
Sean.
I beat the box.
Which one is the scratch made?
This is the scratch made.
I actually could tell it was scratch made.
Why?
Feel free.
Because it just is, the color is different.
really
This
nice.
you've seen.
It's kind of scary.
Which did you not?
Sean, good job. You could be on the Great American Baking Show.
Up next is Julia. Julia, what do you have?
Hi, Julia.
Hello, I have a classic brownie.
Oh, yeah.
One of these is homemade by me last night, and one of these is from a box.
Okay.
Let's do it, ladies.
Here we go.
Gentlemen.
Gentleman.
That's good.
That's good. I mean,
She, Julia works with me, and she had to get her oven fixed for this assignment.
I can look.
She took Monday off, and I said, you must do it.
I can look and tell what's what.
Okay, you can.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, tell us which one. A, and the red plate, right?
Actually, no. I'm gonna go B.
Oh.
No.
Yes, B is mine. These are homemade.
But wait.
Done.
Did you guys pick the box brownie?
Oh, sorry, Julia.
Well,
It's okay.
Did you pick this one?
the brownie,
Andrew, tell them.
the brownie mix from a box is
It's so good. I
great.
told Andrew, I'm like, I love a box brownie
Yeah.
mix.
And
So,
so what I
Prue-
like about it, it's so sort of soggy in
I
the middle.
told
It's
you.
chewy.
So, Dame, I hate to tell you this, but this comes from a box.
Yeah, but it's so good.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry,
It's
Julia.
so good. That's a
Sorry,
good. There's
Julia,
like a
I voted
nice
for you. I'm telling you, I've never met a box
texture
brownie
to
cake
it.
I haven't liked.
Okay,
No, it's really
last
good.
up, we have our social media producer, Dana. Dana, this is the yellow cake we have been referring to.
Waiting for.
Okay.
So one is homemade, one is yellow cake from a box.
Okay, here we go.
So this is why we call it yellow, because it truly is yellow.
It's just yellow.
It's just yellow.
I think the oil makes it yellow.
That's really good.
I'm so excited to see what you pick.
I'll tell you, that flavor yellow, nothing beats it.
Really good.
Can you tell?
Okay.
You ready?
You got.
It's
Okay,
which you
judges.
prefer.
Which do you prefer?
Which one is A? Which one is B?
Prefer.
A is
The red plate.
Okay.
B is the blue.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8, and B.
B. Okay, 2 picked A, 1 picked B.
What's what?
Prue, you love the yellow cake mix from a box.
You have a new staple to make.
You know what? I have a great idea. As if you don't have enough on your plate, no pun intended, you all should come up with your own cake mix.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Andrew and I would love to be business partners on that.
yeah, so we don't start taking
Take
it
a nice
right now.
cut.
Well, I definitely think that I might never make a cake again.
That's what happened to us here in America. Don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
This
That's
is
what
That's
happens.
what's wrong with us.
Exactly.
This is delicious.
Maybe you'll start putting some dyes up in there too. All right. The new season of the Great American Baking Show will be streaming on the Roku channel starting this Monday.
All right, coming up, get ready to ask away. We are answering viewer questions coming up next. This sugar cookie, though, is like,
I know.
oh my God.
We love to hear from viewers, so we asked you for questions on our Instagram, and you did not hold back.
Which means it is time for Ask Away. Okay.
Okay, here's the first one. Sammy Ann Marcus asked, she said, Jenna, have you ever worn your new workout one piece? Also, is there something you're mastering in your workout right now?
Oh, there's the one piece.
Oh, wow. Let's really just humiliate.
No, you guys look great.
Yeah, I've worn the one piece, yes, and I am mastering the pull-up.
That's amazing.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get one pull-up.
Oh, here we go.
That's this morning.
Wait, Jenna, that's really impressive.
I don't know.
Nice.
No, that is, you said unassisted. What do you mean?
There's a rubber band.
Oh, does that help you lift?
Yes.
All right, well, listen, it's progress.
Okay.
Okay, Stephanie C Stuff wants to know what your pre-show coffee order is.
You don't drink coffee.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee.
That's a shock.
I know, I don't like the taste of the bean. So I have...
You don't like the taste of the bean?
Yeah, coffee beans. I don't like espressos or latte. I just don't like the taste of the bean. Listen, this is about you asking me what I like. I'm telling you.
I know. I've just never heard it described as the bean. Like, why take it out on the bean? The bean's grounded.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I like my elixir. And Jenna now likes my elixir as well.
Tell what's in your elixir.
Honey, ginger, lemon.
Yeah.
All the things.
We're drinking it right now.
Okay.
Okay, last one. Sheinelle, is there a mom you would love to interview in Through Mom's Eyes Part 2? Is there going to be a Part 2? Well, on the show at least.
On the show. Do you know who I would love to talk to? Diana Ross. Diana, if you're listening, we adore you, we love you, we celebrate you. Your children are also fantastic, and I think there's so much wisdom that you could share. I'm a safe place for you to share with us and share with the class.
This has become a pitch meeting, and I like it.
It's pretty much what that was.
I like it.
I love you, Diana.
Okay. But you don't love a bean. All right, if you have a question, share it on our Instagram stories at Jenna and Sheinelle.
Oh, we'll be right back.
Tomorrow, y'all, we have a great show for you. Actress Julie Bowen stops by.
Oops, sorry.
No, it's okay. We didn't take cookies.
I had 2 sugar cookies. I know. No.
We're
Plus our friend Valerie Bertinelli and real estate guru Ryan Serhant.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.